All I knew was that some people make coffee look very pretty. Watch YouTube videos and watch, Instagram videos like we all do, and kind of see the basic motions. You're like pouring, wiggling, and don't really know what you're doing, but it looks good in a cup. I remember trying it and kind of got a few blobs and a heart-looking thing, right? And that was basically it. That intrigued me. And then, from then on, I started doing more research and asking people more questions in the coffee community. The little techniques and the steaming the milk and all of that, I started practicing, started asking more questions and getting better at it. I think I'm gonna get one. Coffee is a little more serious on the West Coast and people are really competitive, and I love that. I totally remember the first time when you actually brought me here, and I had these shoes that I was wearing, like very pointy shoes with this floor and the cup. And it was like one of my favorite photos I've taken. Just the whole aesthetic, the beauty of the drink. They have a little Keys Speedster, just a beautiful machine. That's wild. Oh, thanks. So many stacks. Bailey's such a dope barista, super cool. Always has something fun to pour. He poured a little swan in my cappuccino today, and a bunch of stacks and cortados. Just beautiful design. I love it. Shortly after moving to Bellingham, there was these 3 major throwdowns that happened literally back to back. It was Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And there's a lot of other stuff that's going on. There's food, there's drinks, usually a raffle, usually a cause that is being supported. But then kind of the grand finale is who can pour the best looking design in espresso with some steamed milk. So a latte art throwdown, it's like a big party. And yeah, you're here to celebrate the craft. So I remember going to the Camber coffee one, and it was basically like competing on home turf. The excitement level was there. I knew a lot of people, and it was just it felt so good to be back at it, because it probably my first throwdown in about 8 months. So I was just super excited to jump in and see what happens. So as the rounds go, I get past round 1, then I get past round 2, and I really don't know how. I just pour my best, and I remember that my latte art wasn't the best, wasn't something I was super pumped about, but it got the job done. And that's another beauty of throwdowns. You never know what happens. Just gotta pour better than the person you're against. So I move on, and then when it comes to the top 4, and I I'm a little nervous because I'm going head to head against Alex, and it's for first and second place.
I had no idea this was gonna happen. I'm pretty blown away. But it's gonna be fun. It means I at least got second place. If I lose to Alex, hey, I lost to Alex. That's pretty dope. Yeah, I'm pretty pumped. I keep saying second place, but who knows? I have a chance. But I don't know, dude. This is wild, insane.
Honestly, at that point, I was just like, you know what? I've made it. Like, I really didn't even want to beat Alex, nor did I care. It was just like a dream come true to go against someone I've looked up to, and then go against like the first and second place. It's like, what? It's my first throwdown in the Pacific Northwest. So I poured, give it my best, and give all props to Alex. He poured some beautiful stuff. Definitely beat me, but I got second. And that was the first throwdown. And I was just super pumped. Like, what? I was on this high of like, dude, yes, I did it. Like, in Bellingham, like, I got first, and Alex the only person that beat me at the throwdown. So the next day we show up to Five Stones, and the feeling was a little different. I didn't really know that many people. I didn't know who I was really going against. Alex came and we hung out and talked. I was way more nervous, and the nerves were just like throwing me off a little. Did not expect that.
On-vent bonfires, we're just going to be playing outside here in about 3 minutes. Down. Judges, go ahead and turn around.
So I just went for it in first round, moved on, and I was like, what? Well, that was easier than I thought.
And we have our winner. Moving on to the next round.
And there was nothing. I was like, snap, but I just went for it, and I got lucky.
Jake, move.
And then second round I go, and second round didn't pour exactly as well as I wanted to, and just got knocked out. And it's kind of like, just kind of hits you. It's like, oh wait, this is a competition. Like, not everything goes the way you want it to go. And I was really bummed. I'm a pretty competitive person, and when you get knocked out, it's never fun. And hard to lose at something that you're just super passionate about. It sucks.
Fair enough. I mean, I know I definitely could have worked on a few more things. I feel like my center on my pours is always wacky, so I just need to give that another try. But the good thing is tomorrow is another try, and here we go. Going all the way up to Vancouver, BC, and giving it another swing at things.
Competing on an international level now. I mean, just Vancouver is literally just a 40-minute drive, so it's not that crazy. But still, it was cool to know that I was going to Canada to compete. Once again, like, the hype is there, you're getting ready, you show up, whole different environment. And I'm like, yeah, I'm feeling pretty pumped, like confident, like let's do this. And saw a few other guys pour in the practice round, and I'm like, I think I got this. I show up, go to pour, and totally biff it. Like, I botched my milk so bad. I tried to rescue it, and I don't pour any definition. And I actually went against this rock star of a latte artist that I've grown to know now, but I didn't know then. And he poured like a beauty, just like crisp, centered, like awesome. And yeah, knocked out first round.
On the screen.
the thing. Competition is one of those things, like, you show up, you pour, and you hope for the best. And I poured and hoped for the best, and honestly, my pour sucked.
This atmosphere and place of just like hanging out with friends. And I absolutely love that. It was so inspiring to know that I can grow, I can practice, and I can continue to do better. And that's what I love about latte art, is like there's always room to grow. It just takes commitment. And serving people with my craft of being able to pour them either a beautiful rosetta, some beautiful stacks, a combination of those, or even a swan. And seeing their faces on my regulars, like, dang dude, that was sick, man. Like, that's the best competition.